Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Knightica. Today we're trying to do the princess on Insane. It's not super reliable on Insane, but you know what? I kind of just want to do it. Hopefully we can get ourselves a swamp blob. That is, getting that early makes this a lot more feasible. But early on, unfortunately, we don't always have that kind of luck, and that can kind of wreck your Insane difficulty run. If you do this on hard, you should be okay. But it's not always guaranteed. And we're going to go ahead and get tribal going on you, simply because we happen to find it. It's not going to be that great yet. It's still just a +1. But as we start getting more princesses, it's going to make them strong enough to actually handle that first boss. So hopefully we get some princesses. No guarantees. This guy only gives us a little bit of a chance on each reroll. We could get some zombies in front. Not really ideal. There's our second princess, and there is our second blob. Do we... I think we do lock it to get that second blob, simply because it is going to be more valuable to us to have more opportunities at princesses, especially as we get a little bit further in. And having two princesses this early is going to be nice because it's going to give us nice defensive buffs on them as we start approaching that first boss. Is it guaranteed that we take out the first boss? No, but I say but it is handy. We also want to open that. Gets us a crap ton of money. That's actually a handy one to find. Not super common, but common enough to be useful. There's another princess. Having these already running, very good sign. And I don't think we do anything with the rest of these. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of economy fixing right there with the little diggers. These guys right here are actually really good for kind of building up the burrowers right here. Getting your economy rolling. It's kind of handy. We'll go ahead and grab a second one, and we are just going to let this one fight. Yes, we could combine the princesses, but at the moment, we just need more punch from them. One thing that will wreck us at the final boss as well is if our attacks get out of sync with the boss's movements, because they'll often drop it and the boss will hop away, which is not a good situation. Now we will reroll once. Grab those. That means we want to go like this. Get ourselves a second set of blobs in there. Sell that for some more money. Do we need more rerolls to use those guys? No, so we just continue on. That's going to get them a little bit tankier. I don't know how tanky we're going to get them in the grand scheme of things, but getting this one princess up to be fairly strong is one of our objectives right now. Because the princesses probably will not carry us into the endless mode, but they are pretty handy. Okay. Reroll once, get some sprouts. Grab you. I think we go there for now. Open those and put them up there. We don't have a princess spot up there yet, but this should still be okay for a round. There really wasn't a way for us to arrange it in there ideally, but for now, this will be okay. We'll be able to get them this next round. I'm not seeing us beating the boss yet with this setup. Although she is doing okay. She's actually up to 52 attack, which is a good start. As far as what we want here, I'm going to try the elite monster. I don't think we actually win this. We do survive an elite monster, I think. Yeah, it's only a 42 damage one. Vitality nut. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. Open you up so they can move up here. So now we're getting better chances at that. I think it's about time we start thinking of getting rid of the burrowers, but at the moment we don't really have a need. So I think this is the best we can do. These guys are actually really fun to play with as well. I haven't done a video on them yet, but basically you can set them up to be super extreme damage units. And whenever they die, they actually get you rerolls. And their whole objective is to die. Now, this guy might take out our princesses pretty quickly. So I'm hoping our princesses are able to bring him down. Oh, they didn't go after the big one. That's fine. That helps us out a great deal. 3 rare. Cost of all troops is reduced by 50% next turn. Next shop roll only contains enchantments. They cost 2 less. That one might actually be handy. I am going to go Relics. This is not the ideal pick, but I think for us that might be good for making our princesses a bit stronger. There's another princess for us. It's because these guys spawn it. Let's see. Lose 4 and add that back. Every 6 seconds, I'm a bombshell with 25%. We got Valiant. None of these are particularly great. You go in there. Yeah, none of these really do anything for us. This gives extra annoyances, so I am going to go ahead and grab it, but I'm going to regret it. So I'm going to throw it in on you. So that way you can just summon nonsense out. And yes, we would actually overcome this, but then that one would forever have weak defenses. So we don't particularly like that. I'm just going to adjust the microphone while I shift around in here. We might see them all hit level 2 before the end of this. I would have liked to combine some, but we haven't really gotten enough princesses or enough economy to do that. Which is fine, it's just not perfect. And Insane does require just a pinch of luck. Okay, so now we have a full column of princesses. Power Nut is going to go in on you, so you can actually make a stronger booms. There's another princess. Defensive Nut goes in on you. We're going to lock this. That way we can get that additional princess and probably use it to level up one of these. We're going to start seeing them escalate a lot quicker now that they're level 2. That's one advantage to getting them early. This does not usually work on insane difficulty. On hard and normal, yeah, you can get away with this. But it's just a matter of re-rolling for the princess. The question is, do I stack that up so we have another level 2 princess there? Or do I keep it? I'm going to go for a level 2 princess. That way they escalate each other faster. That means this one's going to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, which is almost enough in and of itself to get her a level. Because right now she's only at 35 out of 100, so she'll be 85 out of 100 at the boss. But as it starts going up, it gets a little bit more nuclear. Now, are they going to be strong enough in and of themselves? No. The thing with the princess is you want to set it up where you have a really good princess going into this boss, and then you want to go into a secondary unit that they can escalate the level of. Something like a ogre is a good pick. Pretty much anything that gets a good bonus from levels is a good pick for this. Okay, so those guys are going to give us a gold sprout. Not the best of things, not the worst of things. I think grab 2 princesses. I'm debating which way we want to take this, because these guys are gonna fall off soon. In fact, it might be advantageous to sell them and just put the princesses in as extra fodder. Something like that and that. This one's not going to get the XP bonus, but it's still going to be pretty gnarly. The other thing we could do is possibly bring in another unit, such as the Molten Blob, to give buffs to one of the princesses. Or we could open up slots. We're just going to sit on this, though, I think. I think we've got this. There is a cheese. If we fail this, I'll show you guys the cheese that can happen now that we have access to... Trying to think of how to describe it. Now there is currently access to a resume run function, which is kind of handy. And I think we've actually got this without doing that. But whenever you lose a fight, if right before you die, press escape. Oh, like that. And whenever you exit, it'll come back to the fight. I don't want to do it on this one because, frankly, that's going to end poorly for me. I'm winning this fight because we have so many princesses just bombarding the hell out of him, and he has not desynced from our attacks. And that little bombard guy's going to be handy. They are one of the ones we could shift into. One of the easier ones to get that we can shift into as well. Oh, your shop will only contain troops from your army. Yes. That further accentuates our use of the slimes. If you're ever wondering why I'm using this character, it's just because it's probably the easiest one to do themed runs. If you're doing some of the more esoteric runs, there are things you can do besides this. Or if you're trying to unlock this one, definitely just going ogre is a solid strategy. So we're just going to start building up our army here. We're going to fight and try and save up our gold and probably try and build up a new econ setup, if at all possible. Okay, so once this one up here decides to start targeting this guy, we'll have it fine. But now it's all the princesses. Welcome to my castle. We're not in the other castle. We're in this one, damn it. And this castle is mine. There's another. And yes, that one princess is going to get a very strong. Simply because. Let's go and do one reroll. Nope, no such luck. I'm going to go ahead and do something wrong there. That is unlock that. Obviously, whenever you go to... Ideally, if you're going to unlock stuff, you want to unlock it on the turn whenever you're buying something. Or after you've already bought something. That way you're not wasting money and miss out on something really strong later. But I am fidgety and feel the urge to click things even whenever I shouldn't. Now, as far as the movement, someone did mention that the movement bothers them. I don't know if you can. Screen shakes, vibrations. Yeah, we can turn effect speed up or down. Right now I have it set to default. Screen shakes you can turn on or off, but that doesn't affect it moving around whenever your guys are doing things. You might have to set it on slow and hope for the best. Okay. Now, one thing we can do here, and this will only be a temporary, is popping that guy there. She's not going to get as much XP from this. She's only getting it from that one guy. But that's going to give us more defenses across the princess entourage. And unless we find something for them to shove their XP into, we're probably going to lose this entire run. I'm going to check garrison. Meccas can be fun. In fact, we might go that route. There's all of our princesses. So we're not going Mecca just right now. Really, that guy is not bad. We could sell one of these level 2 princesses for 16 and get him, though. In fact, I think we do that. Shuffle you guys up there. He is a 3x3, by the way, so I have to, like, really consider how I'm organizing things. We have that locked down. So we can kind of fiddle around a little bit with stuff. I think my only option might be to sell one of my slimes. Yeah, we're doing that. Because what I want is this guy to get levels up fast. So he's going to sit down there. And yes, he can get to redonkulous levels. Now, as far as where I want these characters positioned, I actually want the low-level ones up there so they get more XP faster. So level 4 is we want them in this row if they're low level. So you go down there, you go up there. We want him getting XP from all of them. So we have all level 1s. I'm going to take you over here. Put you like that. I need to be careful not to let them combine, though. There we go. That should be good. We will buy one more princess. We are probably going to end up combining all these princesses. And this right here is mostly just to get more of him. It's not for the princesses or anything. As you can see, well, he's already level 2. So any enchantments we get on him are priceless. That's another mecca. That would actually be handy. I think we sell the princess we just bought for him. Because what we want here is him to level up as quickly as possible. And we want to get good enchants, so I'm hoping we get an enchant shop as an option over here. But no guarantees just yet. This guy will get stronger the more enchants we put on him, so I might just get some trash enchants as we see them to dump into him. As you can see, he's escalating quickly. This is how you get some of the level up achievements as well. Okay, so you... we're not worrying about. Yeah, we're not going princess pretty much anymore. That's going to be handy. Because he's going to actually get +6 anytime something levels up. I'm going to take a miner and we'll unlock a slot for him next round. Because he'll start building our economy so we can really dig into enchantments for this guy. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to go the route of the lone wolf mecha. That is one that you kind of want to start a mecha with and then lean into princesses later for. As you can see, they are escalating each other up fairly quickly. We're probably going to see a level 5 princess, not this round, but next round. But he's already level 4. And because everything gained levels, he's crazy strong. So miner, drop in, swamp blob. I don't think we're going to need more swamp blobs, so I think we're fine just ignoring him and going on. But he gets 16 damage just for the sake of us having an enchantment on him, and he can hold up to 3 enchantments. So he can get a crap ton. Merchant. Perfect pick. Does anything get levels? I think they do. There he goes. Now he's escalating very nicely. If allies knighthood... for each adjacent knighthood ally. We don't have any adjacent knighthood allies. This guy is one. We could use him to boost attack more. I think we re-roll and hope for better. Something like that. Is really good. A second catalyst would not be terrible. Especially with the number of princesses we have. Right now, they're making them max level is crazy high. Sniper it is. Sniper is just better. That's going to give him 10 attack and it boosts his attack range. Now, do I bother with the sergeant? No. I think I do a charm in on these guys so they level faster. But I think we're going to start kind of snowballing. I don't know if we're strong enough for this boss, though. We do have plenty of defense on our princesses. That guy is gaining his levels. He is by himself. Lovely boost there. I do think we just fight. Our front line of slimes are just there for garbage purposes. They're not there for any purpose other than just getting us more units. Eventually, we will probably get rid of them in favor of just something to eat up those front slots. And each time he gets XP, he should be getting defense as well. Yep. Make him strong. Oh, inflicted on adjacent enemies based on defense. We could do that on the princesses. They're only going to get so strong, though. But that's not a terrible one, considering they are probably going to be our tanks eventually. So you know what? I will go ahead and put that on you, since you are our bodyguard. It's another princess. Do we take bombshells for our eventual front line? I don't think so. I don't think that's as high of a priority as I would like. He's 5. Nah, we just fight it. This boss can be a little bit rough. I think with the boost that we're getting, I think we'll be okay. Because this guy's going to get all kinds of defense and offense boosts just by existing. Especially with how much of these are going to start leveling up all of our units. You see, now he's up to 883, which is beyond beautiful. There's our ogre. We don't really have a way to exploit the ogre. One thing we could do, move them back, plonk him in. Now, if we get something, anything, we're getting less XP on this guy, admittedly. We are losing 2 XP boosts. If we get anything on him that works off of XP like we got on the mecca here, he will start escalating quickly. Because he's getting XP every single turn. Right now, just dead weight. But him getting levels up will help it escalate quicker. Almost got him to level 3 in 1 round. Nice. How much is this guy getting per turn now? We are on insane difficulty, so this could be deadly. So he's getting 16 and 16. I think we go ahead and push him up that level. So now he's getting, jeez, a lot. You drop in. This guy's going to eat something as soon as we do that. No, he's not. Okay, so we can lock this. Do we push hard on this? Do we worry about ruining our econ? Because this guy gives us 4 right now. At the start of battle. I think we ruin our econ for a turn just to get that guy another boost to his defense. And we let the rest of that roll. Because I think that guy can handle this. I think we have enough fodder that it's not going to be a problem. Though he is also probably the tankiest one possible right now. You can see how much the Tentacle Lord just goes down from being bombarded to living hell. They didn't even get through our freaking slimes. Those bombard guys are really good distractions. If you have temporary summons, that's a really good one. Epic troops that cost 2 less. Every 5, the shop is filled with spells only. Otherwise, spells do not appear. And troops on your bench. Nope, we're going to go with the elitist. I mean, I could re-roll this for 20, but I'm not gonna. Now we're just hoping for some kind of charge up. This guy's going to go a lot faster now. Love that. Another mecca. Always take it. Lock this. No, we'll grab it. That's going to cost us a little bit, but that's fine. Inheritance, sure. Do we care about... Oh, we reached level 10 with one of our troops, so we got an achievement for it. There is an achievement for getting, I believe it's like 42 or something like that, some ridiculous level. We could do that. It does use a build similar to this. You just lean more into princesses and you have one central unit that you are just dumping hard in on. And it's entirely possible without getting to the very end. And also there's a reroll thing you can do that gets you there. There's a few ways to get up to just bonkers levels. Goodness gracious. Okay, do we care about getting another mining guy? Not really. He is econ boosting us. There's our mecha again, pushing him up to level 12. So he's going. There are necromancer builds. We'll probably do those more on normal. And unfortunately, our ogre's just not going to do anything. Our ogre is not there for us. He's probably going to... Well, he's surviving, oddly enough, but he's not going to push us over the edge. He's not going to be that big of an impact. We can look over here and see, like... He's doing... Well, never mind. He's doing damage, surprisingly. That doesn't feel right. The princesses should be... Oh, because we have a crap ton of them. Princesses should be doing more. And I did see the comment for the tower build. I will be doing one just on a lower difficulty. Magic shop. Magic gift. Do I do that? That doesn't seem like a wise idea. But at the same time, haha. Why not? I don't know if we win this run or not, but I wanna. And as far as flesh wall, let's go ahead and toss that on you. Why? Because we can. And you are going to... There, we're going to do a heal ally. And that will actually get him a buff. And this guy's going to steal a crap ton of stats, and he's going to get buffs alongside of it. And I think we accumulate enough every turn on our mecha that we don't actually have to worry about that. Not going to risk the elite monster. These guys can jump and wreck you. They have really high stats on insane difficulty, or at least they did. We're about to see level 10 princesses. Lovely. Ogre punch. Spellblade is interesting. He gets a big boost for each spell level on the field. He's kind of fun to play with. In fact, he might be better than the ogre at this point. I'm going to put you over there for a moment. We're going to see. Not quite as strong as the ogre, but as he levels up, he will be. So, you know what? Goodbye, ogre. A bunch of money for us. We can see if we can get something good. There's more Spellblades. We're not going Chaos Lord. He is a lot of fun, but he eats the unit in front of him. There is a build that uses him and he can get to infinity and all that fun jazz. I'm not doing that. Pacifists lose up to 4 but gain it back? No. I'd rather have the one to lose defense and gain back offense. There's another Spellblade. We could do Excellent. We're not going into... Oh, that is definitely a lock. Yeah, we want more Spellblade levels fast. Just because he gets a bigger boost, so we can have a tank and a laser guy. Obviously, we are eventually going to have to start getting rid of the princesses. You can see they start getting the dark bars whenever they hit level 10. Because they cannot go any higher level. The rest of these units... Sky's the freaking limit. They get an extra 10 max of their levels for each princess. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. We're eventually going to have, what, 120 extra levels possible? And this guy's going to just escalate. That's not what we wanted. Oh, we don't have 10. Oh my, whatever will we do? I think out of these... Honestly, this guy is pretty valuable right now. So I don't think we go any further with that. I think we just let this roll. We'll lock for the next fight and just grab those guys again. And that guy's just going to keep going up in strength as the princesses do their job. And yeah, we do have some ghost zombies that spawn in. And every 6 seconds we get more boom booms. They don't give us the draw bonus, unfortunately. And no, that's not plus each time. That's how much he's getting total. This one, however, is plus. Okay, so we have mechas, we have Spellblade. Spellblade, go in there, mecha, mecha. And we let this one roll. And yes, the slimes are actually helping us gather more whenever it comes to... Actually, I'm slightly curious how much the mecha would sell for at this point. He's level 18. Make that level 19. Is that not beautiful and a half? Level 20 mecha. How much does he sell for? 120. Spellblade. Keep going up. There's another Spellblade. There's another mecha. We keep fighting. Yeah, that guy in the back's gonna more than make up for his cost. I think after this round, we try and just sit on 20 instead of going all the way to trying to max him out. Because now he should be tanky enough for the final boss. Hell, even our mecha is tanky enough for the final boss. Do I risk the elite monster? We could. Pretty sure we can beat it. Because I think it's only like 4,000 in and of itself. It is going to go after our princesses first or our mecha first. Oh, no, it's not even 4,000. Okay, that's easy. There you go, bud. Got a legendary troop to level 10. That's another achievement. I got it before, but in the playtest. The playtest changes things. We're going to go ahead and cost of all troops is reduced by 50% next turn. Okay, now he's getting bonkers. My sir, how are you? He escalated a lot quicker than I anticipated. So now he's getting 102 for each troop level on the field. Well, we're going to go ahead and get that. We have another mecha. Cauldrons are fun. Cauldrons are a lot of fun. But we don't have a build that benefits from them. Otherwise, I would 100% go for that. There is an achievement for getting one of each cauldron, because there are flavors. Towers are also kind of fun. We're just going to go down to 20. And I think we just fight. And we should be fine. Our princesses are going to be all tanky. As far as the final boss here, our chances against them are not terrible. We are going to see this guy start escalating really hard. Could I actually do more with this princess? Yes, I could move her up one. Am I too terribly concerned about that? Not really. We're not going for optimal here. We're just going for enjoyable, if that makes sense. But yeah, that would be better. Because then she'd be hitting this princess, and she'd be hitting that slime. I mean, the rest of them are maxed out. It's not a big deal. But I actually probably want to go like that. Even though it gets him less XP. That... We'll get another one of you. We're at 15 gold from that miner guy, by the way. For every turn. And he can go up to level 130, I believe. Once we get all the princesses maxed out. Which is a ridiculous level. But I don't think we're going to survive long enough in the endless mode to actually get away with that. And yes, we are on insane difficulty. And you're over 10,000 as well. Very nice. Sure. Anytime something gains a level, it gets even more. 58 birthing. King. He gets attacked based on money spent, but we're not in a knighthood deck. Otherwise, I would actually consider that. Oh, and I accidentally derped, so... Okay, there we go. Get them a little bit more punch. That plus two damage is going to do all the work, I guess. If we get the one that gives a % of his offense, that might push him into the infinite realm a little bit faster. There's a one that gives a 3% on top of 1 if you have over 300. But as it stands, we have the 2 brutalizer guys in the bottom. How far is it going to take us? Not as far as one would hope. Especially considering the level ups start getting kind of expensive. Hello! Such a cheesy boss. So easy to beat. But yeah, the next level on this guy is at 250. Which isn't that bad, actually. Oh! Okay. I thought it went up. They're going to give 50... That's, what, 50, 100, 200, 300. It might be worth getting rid of these guys soon. And replacing them with more of the spell blades. In fact, I think we are going to start doing that. I probably should have been doing that earlier. Oh, and not whenever we're dealing with this guy, we don't. But we should have 0 problems dealing with him. Look at the stats of my 2 tanks versus him. He has more life than my mecha. But he doesn't even last a turn. This build is stronger if you get it running than the ogre build. The ogre build is just easier to get going. Let's go into endless mode. Troops on your bench are randomized in troops of the same rarity. No. Merging troops, you gain a bit of gold? Sure, why not? We can always use a little bit more economy. But admittedly, by getting rid of these guys, we are going to be losing some levels, which means this guy's going to get a little bit weaker for a couple turns. Okay, so these guys, not going to be that tough. I do think we keep pushing the mining guy. We don't keep pushing the princesses. Level 2 Mecca for 24. Not really. You know what? Actually, no, we'll go for that. Because now he's going to get even stronger with each of these. Having this one mining guy up there is probably going to help us go a bit further. I do think we'll probably get past the first boss. I don't think we're going to get past Endless 2, though. There are achievements for getting far into Endless, though. But we want to be swapping these guys. We probably should have swapped these guys out before we beat the actual game. So, Mecca. Not going to risk it just yet. What I want. Let's go and get you going. Yeah, but what I want out of all this, ooh, that's mildly tempting, is probably going to be more of these guys, the Spellblades. So if we sell one, it has to be for a good purpose. I'm going to set that guy over there for a moment, though. There's the Spellblade. So, out of all these, the one we care about losing the least is you. But we don't have to worry about that. Because guess what happens when you combine those guys? Okay, so you go there. Both those guys are going to get a whole bunch of stuff for all those levels up. We don't care about getting more princesses. This guy right here, we don't really care about him being adjacent to stuff anymore. But he can sit there, and we can put princesses like this. Although, we want them to keep hitting that guy. So organizing this stuff is going to be a little bit more arduous at the moment. We'll put Spellblade there. He'll start getting levels up. This guy we still want down there. Just trying to think of the best arrangement for these. So they can hit as many of our guys as possible. You guys move off to the side over here. So maybe we do something like this. That way we have essentially 4 of them being hit at once, so that's 200 per round. That's not 250. That's not going to guarantee us levels, unfortunately. So what we might want is something kind of caterwampus. Like this. Have it half and half. And you down here on these guys. Shaman on those guys. Moneymaker there. Unless we go like this. Just trying to think of the best layout for these guys. We could go more princesses. That would be kind of a useless princess, though. But I mean, it's still better than nothing. And unfortunately, there's no one-wides, so Swamp Blob, you are going to be solely here for making everybody else ridiculously strong. Oh, you max out at 100. So there is a hard max level. Okay. I did not realize that. I thought it went up because we have plus 10 for each of these. So, and we have 6 princesses at plus 10, so that guy's just going ham right now. Do we get a legendary to a level 100? Maybe. Oh. But... well, you're going to get that now. Reach level 42 on one of your troops. We more than passed that game. I don't think we have much to fear. Just yet. I am going to go for a merchant. Because we want enchants on this guy. We're probably going to get rid of the shaman. Although the shaman is going to help us boost guys a little bit. And that fidgety right there, I can see why that irritates some people. Okay. Sniper on you. Do we go... no, we're going to re-roll this. +5 to all for something nice. That's actually really nice on the bombardiers. Drop that on him. Don't think we care about it too much. On XP received, plus defense. I actually think we put that on you. We go for an extra sniper on you. So that's going to get him, not a lot, but it's going to start building up very, very, very quickly as he gets more XP. Because right now he's getting it from 7. This guy's getting it from all of them. Shaman, go ahead and get a level up. Voucher, next troop we buy is free. I mean, it's cheaper than buying this guy. Do we really want to get this guy up to level 100? Sure, we can. I am not upset by this concept. Okay. We can get one of these. I think we go for more mecca. More mecca, I think. We might need to start leaning into some of the smaller units. No. We get a shaman. Gets them a little bit stronger and him a level up. We go ahead and lock that. Because we can use that next round as well. A dude's getting 350 XP per turn, so he'll get at least a level per turn. And here's our first boss. Can we beat him? Maybe. We might need to start cycling guys in just so they can get levels. That is an odd concept, but I think we'll be fine with this. And Spellblade. Princess, we don't care about. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those. They are 4x4. So that means we're going to probably have to get rid of some princesses for it or the shaman and rearrange stuff. But if we get one enchantment that gives us defense per XP given, these guys can escalate crazily fast. And that would be worth getting rid of a lot of this stuff. In fact, I think it would actually be justified to get rid of this guy, turn these sideways. Would we have room? I'm curious. Put you there. No, we would not have room. We would have to do something like this. Or... yeah, we would have to sell a princess, which I think is not unjustified. So sell the princess. Have our 10s like that. Even though, actually, we'd probably have it back here. And have him up in this nonsense. Something like that. Have him right there getting a bunch of XP from everything. So this whole column right here. Do we have anything buffing things around them? We do not. We have her going ham on damage, though. I think we get rid of the shaman. We get rid, we keep the swamp blob because level 100 swamp blob. I'm not going to argue about that. Mecca, go ahead and get some XP going on him. You have another bombshell. We could go another miner for just like temporary economy boost. That actually is not a terrible idea. Get this spell blade up there. Bombshells to level him up. And let's see. Can we get... We can get another bombshell. That's not what I'm looking for. You know what? I guess we just do this. And hope, beyond hope, that we get a good enchantment option soon. I'm looking for a specific one on him. If it goes ham, it goes ham. If it doesn't go ham, we're still fine. I mean, we're just taking the money. One loss and we just die, so it doesn't matter. God, that's a lot of money. Okay, we got more spell blades. Why not just dump in on them? Mining guy, you go ahead and get a level up. Mecca, that actually pushes you up a level. We're looking for something a little bit hamish. I'm not seeing it just yet. We're just getting all the purples and stuff. No, this is upsetting me a little bit. That's another money boy. And I'll dump that in there. More spell blades. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use it for rolls. I'm looking for enchantments. There's demolition. Which is kind of funny to put on the bombers, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put that in on you. So now we get a big boom from him. Shadow Step is okay for a temporary one on him, but I don't see us using it long term, so I'm not going to lock it down. I wonder when we're going to hit the wall with this. We are definitely pushing our luck. And it is possible to get Endless Infinite. People were getting it in the playtest. I did not have the patience for it because you have to get really the perfect setup, essentially. And yes, we will start actually lagging simply because I have so many effects going on. It will get a bit ridiculous. It's not something that is going to immediately be visible. We get Curse. But I don't think we bother with that. Well, how much do you sell for? 59. Another bombshell. I am dumping the bombshells in. I'm not bothering with anybody else. 35% chance to gain stuff. That's going to work for now. There are better options. Defensive, damage. Frankly, this guy... Do we go for the big bombshell, or do we go for just the damage inflicted just from defense nearby? I think we go for the bombshells. Excellence and blood money. Don't really care about any of those. That sucks. And I will heal myself. Why not? Poison clouds on death? You know what? There you go. Have fun with that. Now look at how much money we get just for not spending all our money. The little guy in front's like,
Here's some coins.
oh wow, 4 coins. We literally just got, I think, like 30-something coins. Forgotten Treasure or Tavern? Frankly, I'm gonna go Forgotten Treasure. I would have rather had a magic shop. And the guy back there is giving us 27. I want to see if this gives us a comparable amount. We're at 102. Does this actually make a difference? It makes a little bit of a difference. Bombshells for sure. Now we're just looking for enchants. Good enchants. I said good enchants. It's just gonna keep giving me excellence. Oh, there's Caretaker. Good one for you. Anyone next to him with Caretaker is a good thing. And I will probably replace all of them with Caretaker if we get it enough. On spell use, we get XP. Oh, wow. Tribal on another? Maybe. There you go. There's some tribal for you. Now counts as knighthood. Does not matter. Venomous. I mean, that doesn't hurt anything. But it's not going to help anything either. So, you know what? You get Venomous. Yeah, some of these enchants I probably shouldn't be taking, but... I'm just wanting them. And that's as far as we can roll, so we just continue on. We burned all that money for nothing. No. It's fine. We have that one princess down there that's not level 10. It's a shame. But now we have another boss fight. How strong is he going to be? Hopefully not too strong. And the two of them are going to keep getting buffs from things leveling up. Okay, so that guy's at 15 grand. We should be fine. Time for more bombshells. We want to get that guy up to 100. A random free troop? No. Rarity boost? No. What is the next thing? There's magic shop. Got charms and rarity boost. Lovely. Could actually give me just the one spell would be fine. Summon a bombshell every 6 seconds. That would actually... No, he already has that bombshell. Anybody else actually benefit from bombshell? I mean, we could put it on you. Here, take a bombshell. We make more of these guys. And yeah, I am just digging through this hoping for the best. Sure, I'll take that for 6. Fine, we'll fight you. I mean, he's not bad. He's just not getting what I want. Right now, I don't think he gets much of a boost from the little bit of extra damage that we do. Oh no, Endless 2. Next shop only contains enchantments. Yes, please. Anything to get more enchantments. And he's at level 16. Things are just steadily getting up there. Lucky roll, 20% to gain 1 coin. Can only happen 3 times per turn. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything if we have it. I'd rather have that than the poison cloud. Sure, cheap roll. 3 rerolls. Oh, Lone Wolf. That would have been really good way freaking earlier because it is escalated by this guy's nonsense. I mean, if we wanted to rejig everything, we could go for a Warden and throw that into our mix, but that would involve rearranging every bloody thing. I don't want Curse. Curse is useless to me. I mean, we'll throw it in there. Not gonna do anything. These guys have thousands of damage. Sure, why not? I'm just using spells because they're there. Gambler, we don't care about that. Don't care about Charm. And yes, I could go for the drop guys, the cauldrons. I don't really care about doing that right now. You know what? Bombshells. Another Fury? Doesn't matter in this encounter. Yeah, he's not getting a lot. We're getting 1 defense to him per turn from the princess right there. I don't know how deep we're going to go on this. We'll go until we die. We are going to start getting lag, though, because we have done so much gold exchange that it's just going to start causing issues. That is, I don't know what is causing that in the code, but I think it's something about it, how it's tracking it. There's more boomy boys. There's more boomers. You know what? We are going to go ahead and just get rid of you. I will knock you up to 53 just because I can. I mean, we could always just knock you up to 100, I guess. I really wanted freaking... Oh, that was a Warden. I should have actually bought that. They're going to be a little harder to come by because we have so many things that just rearrange our resources here. Oh yeah, I was dumping that, wasn't I? That would be good if we were still doing ogres. That guy can actually be pretty gnarly because it gives you the constant buffs. Valiant, no. Take you up to 54. Keep you going up, because that means you get bigger and bigger boosts. Currently, he's getting 575%, so that's going to be, what, almost 6 attack for every time that procs, which is the start of every battle. And if we see another warden, I will grab it. As it stands, I'm not liking our odds. Come on, Mecca. Booms. Sustainer, no. I think we just fight. Maybe we'll get a merchant that sells... Actually, I would like a just normal merchant, the one that gives enchantments. We can re-roll that until we find what we want. Especially considering how much gold we freaking get from our 2 miners. I love, we're doing 8,000 damage bombs out of the front of those guys. Garrison or tavern? I guess garrison it is. Even though that's not going to give us anything we particularly care for. We just got to keep going until we get the right enchant? Maybe. Okay, that is a warden. Question is, how do we work that into our formula? Because he gets us an enchantment at the start of every turn. Do we get rid of a princess for it? Maybe. Because we cap out at 100 anyway. We only need 9 princesses. The thing is, with 9 princesses, we start running out of levels up. We don't level up as quickly. That one goes away. I think that one goes away. We use you to level up that guy. That does reduce the amount of money we're getting every turn, but I think this is still fine. We still have a princess that... I do like that it shows that we just have, like, a massive amount of XP built up on these. Because whenever you look at it here, that is how much towards the next level we are. Thing is, they can only go to level 10, so they're just cycling hard through that. We'll keep these 2 just kind of chilling, in case we decide to swap this around again. Oh, I did not want to move you. I want this. Now I'm just trying to see what else we have. This guy's not going to level up super fast, by the way. He'll get to the basic levels, but he's not going to level up every single battle like some of the other ones have been. We want most of our stuff going into this guy. That said, there's no way we can actually just really squeeze him in there nicely that I can see. That is not going to involve me sitting there dicking around with stuff. And he's going to move back 1, because there's no reason to have him up further. Or boom shell. Yeah, there's another level for you. We're getting plenty of the bombshells now. I'm just not seeing anything that we can really pump this up with. So I'm just going to roll. We'll go with the enchantments we get at the very beginning. Thank you for the 44 coins. Lord, that is a lot. And it goes up every single time. And see, he's already level 3. It's fine. We got Phoenix. Upon death, revives with 20%. That is going to do absolutely nothing. Put it on you. Why not? Why wouldn't I? If we can get him up to 100, he's going to be getting a decent chunk from these things. Retribution is going to be way better for you. And he's getting bonuses because he's next to this guy. It's not like it's a bad thing. Oh, and we moved the caretaker one to the wrong spot, damn it. That was like the one spot where she's not being effective. There you go. So now he's getting, what, 14 per turn or some crap like that? Some tiny amount. Another warden? Sure, why not? Charm is useless for us. There's all of our bombshells. Restore. That actually might not be bad for one of these guys, since they are our tanks. The booms are not bad, but I'm going to go for a restore on him, just so he can tank for us a little bit longer. That is his entire purpose in life is to tank for me, so I'm not going to stress about it that much. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything we particularly want. Oh, and I just went under. Okay, so we're going to be losing a bunch of money on this one. I might as well keep going then. Actually, no, we can earn it back. There you go, princess. And let's go ahead and heal ourselves. Why not? Let's toss him in there. Up there, I guess. And is this guy going to become extremely strong? No, he's really not. He's just hanging out as moral support, I guess, is probably the best way to call it. That's what we're looking for. So he loses a little bit of offense at the start of battle. We'll see it in just a minute whenever it gets to him. But what he's going to do is he's going to lose that and gain a whole bunch of attack from it. And we're in Endless 3. You know what? Sure. It didn't give him as much of a boost, but it did give a bunch of our other units boosts. Because he didn't have super high defense to begin with. He's starting to get there, but not quite yet. We're already at max health. Flesh Wall is not going to be that useful. Our booms that we summon are a little bit more useful. And frankly, anymore, it's just straight enchantments that we want, but we're just not getting them. Which is proving a little bit on the frustrating side. Ah, more mecha. Lovely. Stage on XP received. La da da da. Even better. Now we want him pumping. He gonna be strong again. Now he's going to skyrocket. In probably a rather obscene fashion. Because he's going to get 8 bumps of XP. We could actually make that even higher if we go like this. Because now he's getting 9 bumps of XP, which is going to give him 9 rounds of +3 shield. That's the enchant we were keeping this guy around for. So you get to sit on the bench now. No, princess, there. Or, hear me out. More big booms. Which means for more big booms. Now that's probably the best layout we can have for them right now. But as you can see, the game is starting to stutter. That is not the YouTube video. That is the game itself. But we're going to Endless 4. I think we'll make it a decent ways in. I am mildly worried about this boss being too strong for our scaling. If we make it to Endless 5, I'll be happy. Well, if we beat Endless 5, that is. Now, to see how much that guy explodes, now that he's got a bunch of XP. And it's going to do this little jitter between them. There we go. 9,800 there. And level you up. Do I care about the rest of this? Inferno is not bad. But I don't think there's any unit in here that we really benefit from that with. It's all attack based. Having the extra booms here is not bad. It's 25% of his value, so it's a 10,000 value one of these guys. And it's every 6 seconds. Frankly, out of the ones we have, that's the guy who's most useful with Inferno. And also, when you roll, this thing gets extra attack. This guy gets a crap ton. So just rolling is not a bad idea on them. Revives at 20%. That guy, now we have extra booms there. Flesh Wall's not worth it. Mecca up to the next level is. Don't care about getting more princesses. Gambler just doesn't do jack squat for us. At this point, I think it might be worth actually swapping her over to this one, but this guy still gets a decent buff from it, so I'm not going to worry about it that much. And yes, I am intentionally spreading out the XP a little bit. That way we have multiple units that can come up with answers should something hit the fan. This guy actually gets to be kind of fun if you get him up to super high levels doing this as well. He's not as consistent. You're not going to get to super late endless with him, but onwards we go. Are we going to get multiple characters to 100? Maybe. Keep whacking this stupid microphone. And no, I don't have audio monitoring on it. So if I whack it and it goes off, I have to like notice it over on the right-hand side. Which is all kinds of fun. Alchemist. Not a bad pick. And here comes the vibrating camera. Level 50 mining guy. Another boom there. Do I have anything? Yeah, we'll take a cheap roll. We'll take... Player is not worth it. What I'm hoping for with those is usually I want... We're going to go ahead and re-roll. What I want from them is the one... There's a magic shop. Please give me something good. Sage is not bad. In fact, I think we put that... Do we put that on you right away? I don't think we do. What I would rather have is more caretakers. You know what? I think we will go ahead and do that. Fast learner's not bad either. In fact, that's gonna be worth it on him. There, level up even faster, you little weirdo. Demolition is not a bad add in place of that. In fact, what's our one that we... Yeah, we're going to get the zombie one over there so we can... If we get another caretaker, we can drop it on her. Not have to rearrange everything. Inferno's not bad. But it's not going to work on what we have. I think we just go forward after a couple more rolls of this. Oh, there's our caretaker that we were talking about. Put it on you. Next one to get caretakers is going to be the Bombard Princess. Actually, no. Oh, no. Wrong person. That's going to happen the further in we get. This is like going to the far lands in freaking, whatchamacallit, Minecraft. The further in you get, the glitchier it goes. I think we actually have this boss. He's going to be a tough nugget, though. Because I think he's going to be rivaling our strength as far as individuals go. And he might pop in there and kill a few princesses. Goodness gracious. Yeah, getting 53 coins at once lags. He's up to 441. Cute. Mecca, you. Bombshell, you. He's at 92. Okay, he might actually kill us. We might not be strong enough to handle this. Because he could come in and just wreck everything. Keep getting stuff for you. 84 attack. Sniper. No snipey? Think we can't even tell how much damage they have. You can see how much damage everybody's doing. The laser guy is doing the vast majority of the damage, but the other ones are helping out. I think we're going to take Mecca and we're going to try and level him up again. I roll, thank you. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit hard to do inputs. More levels we get, the better, though. Increase the level of a random troop. Sure. Why not? I don't think we've seen that one this entire run, and this is the weirdest time for it to show up, so of course I'm freaking taking it. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I put it on as far as the bonuses to the spell blades. Think we ditch the warden for now. Because they are all just 250 to level up. That's just, it's a flat amount from here on out. So we'll just keep on crunching. One more roll. Oh, there's another fast learner. Not that we need it on anybody, but it's there. No, we're just going to fight. I don't think we'll ever need that other level 10 princess. We could have used it for some more rolls there to try and see if we actually get a better chance against this guy. But I think right now our best option is literally just let this roll and hopefully it kills him. Yep, we got him. That was a little bit more dangerous than I think you realize. Because I think you might have noticed life bars going down. That's not something we see very often. How many endless are we going to go? All of them. We're going to go until it ends. Until endless ends. That's perfectly logical, right? The stutteriness. And we've reached Endless 5, so that's another achievement. That's one I don't think I had actually gotten in the playtest. Meteor. That would actually be kind of fun to play around with, but no. More bombshells. Pacifist doesn't work. We already have better. Now we're just dumping levels. We could switch over to doing the chaos guy. That does get you, that can get you up to infinite with the right set, but I don't think we can really switch over to that reliably without him just ripping everything we have to pieces. I'm slightly curious. I don't remember if this works this way. I'm going to do it on him just in case it doesn't. If it does, awesome. We'll use it again later. It does. Okay, yeah, it does work that way. So we should have used it on the other one. If we get another invert, we'll take it. And yes, we do have a smaller shop simply because of our current setup. You go there, because you, if we come in here, we can actually see all the kind of stuff we have here. I'm gonna go for you. Blood money is not worth it. And yeah, bombard guy. Are our boom guys ever going to get crazy high damage? Probably not. But they are extremely good support. Because they basically take out the annoying front line so the rest of our units can go extremely angry. Our legendary guys up here protect our mechas. Because our mechas, yes, they have high defense now, but they're still kind of squish compared to things that have damn near infinite health and all that garbage. Grab you, thank you. Level him up. Level him up. I think this should be enough to level you up as well. Rare roll isn't going to do anything for me. And at this point, we are just looking for inversions. We're looking for, I think, one more caretaker, maybe. The only reason to go into the other mecha is, I can't even think of one. Start one and additional 3% if the troop has 300 or more. That would not be bad. I kind of like having the extra bombs on that guy, but 3% of 49,000. It's going to be a pretty big buff. Yeah, he's going to get 1,400 damage. Trying to get that guy up to 100. I think I'm going to focus in on that a little bit. Just out of personal greed. Just to see if we can get it there before we die. Probably can't. Not judging by at least what we have as far as the threats go. Can I please? Thank you. There is our mecca. Another level. That was our rare roll. I should probably sell the princess that's in our stash. She's not doing anything in there. How much gold we get just every single time. Goodness. Why am I leaving it over 20? We get 1 extra gold for it. I don't entirely know. And yes, we do actually still have distraction poems as well. Those knights are actually doing some work. Merchant. Although we could have gone XP, but I don't think that would have helped us out as much. You can get XP in the taverns. Okay, gains 1 every second. Players, not that great. 76. I think this is the one we die at. Unless I am extremely underestimating how tough this next guy is going to be. There's some of our mechas. Not what I want. I should probably level up that top one, but I'm greedy. This might... I think I am going to get a little bit weird here and go like that. So that just does lightning damage every 2 seconds. Catalyst is interesting, but... this thing's at such high damage and it is my main DPS. Might as well let it do more. Shadow Step's not bad. Spawns a phantom. That's actually a freaking hilarious one to have. For those that are curious, this one with the bombs is not bad. I have ran it a couple times. Not going to do it in this one because it's going to probably sabotage us, but... Rage, Energize, and Inheritance. This might start being worthwhile on you. But not quite yet, because it's only going to be, what, 600 or so? And yeah, the difference between what we get... oh yeah, we get it if we have over 20. We get the little other boost there. Never mind. Basically means we get, what, 120 every round plus the 10 we natively get? Take bets now. Do we make it to the 2-hour mark today? God, probably no. That stuttering is brutal. And it will be that way until we finish this run. 160 gold. Jesus. Yeah, each bit of XP he gets boosts his attack by more than we would have gotten from equipping that one thing. Okay, so you need to level up. And Mecha needs to level up. We go fast learner on anybody? God, no. We have all the XP under God. What makes you think we want to invest more in that? Level 100. Don't think we're gonna get it. I think we die on this one because that guy has 114,000. Notice none of our units are even close to that. And if we do get the swap, I will be putting it on the bomb over there. Because I can only imagine how big he's going to get if we do that. We have not gotten another swap since. There's another caretaker. I will gladly take it instead of that. You get sold for 80 so we can continue rolling. There's Curse. There's him up to 46. Yeah, we're not getting swap anytime soon, unfortunately. Oh, we got it. Well, let's see what it looks like. Well, I like our odds a little bit more. I don't think that's going to be enough to actually kill him, but it's a start. In fact, actually, it might be enough. The formulas are a little bit weird at times. We're going to keep econ going, see how high we can go. What's the highest endless you can get to, folks? And yes, you can get it so high on stats that they start saying infinite. If we get another invert. Oh, we got him. We didn't even lose that much. We can get if we get another invert, we might actually see it hit mills. I'm not entirely sure how much further we can push this before my computer just revolts against me. We have tribal there. You know what? Tribal is not that bad at this moment for some of our characters, but at the moment, don't think I necessarily want to go that route out of fear of doing something stupid. Although you know what? I am going to put it on her. She doesn't actually get anything from that anyway. And we're just looking for more twists. Just to push this guy even harder. And we're looking to get Mecca up to 100. Those are my two goals. If we get both of those, or if we get anybody up to an infinite, we'll call it a successful run. If not, it'll just have been, you know, an endless run. Because, you know, runs do not seem to end for us. Wow. Drop. Thank you. I have to sit there and wait for the click to actually go through before I start moving my mouse, so it makes this kind of arduous. Fury's not that important. More mecha is always more important. How much more do we have? Nah. We shall see. We might actually get the bombshell up before we get the mecha up, the way things are going. Because we have more invested in actually getting his levels up. That guy's an 8, so we're not going to do that. We're not going below 20 because our economy is so reliant on having that over 20, just doubling our income. Our already kind of gnarly income as well. We'll see how it goes. And as it stands, these guys are not messing around here. Wow, we haven't even finished picking up the gold. Our booms didn't, well, actually, our main booms did go off. They do give us rerolls, which in turn gives us more stats for their offense. I don't know what percent growth he's at right now. But yeah, once we get that up to 100, you're going to see a lot of lag. Yeah, he's at 1350. Now he's at 1375. And no, I'm not worried about getting the econ guy up. That is super low on my priority list. I don't really care about getting this guy up super high level either. The main goal here is reroll like a madman and get massive boosts for Mr. Happy there. So go ahead and comment now. Which one do you think is going to get to their goal first? Are we going to get the booms to infinite first, or are we going to get the mecca to level 100 first? Oh, I don't want to sell him to stack those on him. There's another tribal. A tribal called Quest? No. We're getting... I do find it weird that for a long time there, we were getting so many more purples than anything else. And yes, I know we have the modifier for it, but damn, son. One, two, three. Now I'm just rolling for twists right now. Nope, we're just gonna go like that. That's fine. He's over 300,000. This next endless boss might be the death of us. I mean, we are doing good damage. We can come over here and look at it. The booms do 6 million damage just whenever they get into a cluster of enemies and go off. And then it's up to the lasers and the heroes to actually do their thing. As far as this goes, Tavern, why not? Also, as far as damage absorbed, they're soaking 1 million damage. It's kind of weird how life works in this game, by the way. One reason why it's kind of hard to predict whether I'm going to win a round or not. Do I? Yes. Looking for a twist and for mechs. He's at level 90. I do think the mech might get there first, unless we get really lucky. Because we have a bunch of things that kind of lean us towards getting more purples and getting more things that are just in our army. Oh, I didn't notice the magic shop until, like, because it sat there for, like, just a second. After I clicked, which is just play. We get another magic shop, we might actually be able to get a twist. That's gonna be... That'll be, what, 300,000 times essentially 15 plus 24,000. Do the math for me, folks. Because I cannot do it while I'm sitting here. Probably couldn't even do that math in my head when I was not sitting here. That's like closing on a calculator unless I really just crunch it on a piece of paper. Oh, we're not seeing any more of the mechas. There's one. It had been a while. Oh, we're below 20. Oh, darn. That means I'm going to have to go even more on money here. No luck, darn. Yeah, every one of those gives him an extra 15 attack. Not that 15 attack matters. I just find the little buffs to be hilarious. And there we are with our economy again. Beautiful. Oh, he was 69 for a second there. We don't know if we beat this guy. 205,000. We have 83. If we can get a twist, we might. Actually, it depends. He's a slammer. He walks forward and whacks things. He's not one that burrows, I don't think. So that actually might work to our advantage here. Because that means our tanks can actually do their job first. At the very least, we might accomplish one of our goals. But he has a crap ton of life. Here's crossing my fingers. Whatever happens, we have made a successful run. We have not gone full cheese. But we have gone pretty heavy into just leveling up. And you notice he got through our tanks. 10% to all troops. More damage, please. 339,000. We just need one inversion. That's all we need. And then we can make him into the Doom Bomb. By the way, if you're doing arena, these bombardiers, absolutely priceless. They're one of the best things in arena. They're not as good in the actual like story like this. Well, story, the campaign. But they are still extremely brutal beasts. It's just in arena, you don't have as many rounds to really build up into a snowball. Whereas in this, you do. Because you have endless mode. And is this going to be as long as one of my normal streams? It very well might be the way things are looking. We are about to hit the 2-hour mark where I actually have, where it just does a quick cut and restart recording. That happens at 2-hour marks. So you might hear a little hiccup in the background music whenever it does in about 10 minutes. Now, one thing that's kind of fun to do is to get the demon lords and have them eat one of these guys when they're at infinite. We're at 97. Might see level 100 on a rare. I'm not too concerned about getting level 100 on these guys, even though it probably would guarantee our ability to win. Which is just getting further in. But I have to admit, if we get to level 10 Endless, that'll make a good title. Yeah, a whole bunch of level 100 units with this guy's getting massive boosts from each one. They're going to get pretty big numbers. This guy's almost at 98. Catalyst is not going to be worth it. Vengeance isn't worth it. It's giving me all the enchantments I don't want. It's upsetting me a little bit. And yes, I did just notice that I went over. It's fine. We have made so many rolls trying to find another invert. I really am pissed that we wasted that one on the weaker one. I didn't know it worked that way. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to completely bork my big bombardiers. But now you know, so you don't have to deal with that. And look at that lag. It's just like, nope. I have a feeling it is something to do with the save files. I don't know why. It's just my gut feeling. The big boom. Think he did a lot of work on the last one? Yeah, no, he didn't. 13 million from our spell swords. It's surprisingly our big damage dealer. I think that's because he got in their faces, but there's a whole bunch of money. That is a level 100 rare. And I think now we work on the bombardiers. I don't think we take any more mecca until we get the bombshells up. We could, but they're not going to scale as fast as if we get an inverted bombshell. And the more we get him leveled up, the better the inversion will be. Because that's a percent-based thing. So as soon as we see one, we go for it. And each of the levels we get him automatically just boosts up our other guys as well. So these guys might hit 100k soon. And nothing. It might be worth actually getting rage on that other guy now, by the way. And I think one of our princesses finally crossed 1,000 damage. I don't think they're contributing much. We come in here and look at it. Yeah, they aren't even showing a bar. They don't show red. Oh, we haven't gotten a devil's game on this run either. So here we go. We're taking this. Welcome, Commander. Try your luck with one of these boxes. See what you get. Once we stop doing all this stuff, I'll choose one to click. I don't know which one I want to click. It's just random chance. I have gotten really good ones. I've gotten really shit ones. Either one is fine. We will go for you. That is plus 30 rerolls. Lovely. That's going to make you even stronger. Da 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 da. The rerolls are literally just going towards buffing them and digging even further, trying to get a twist. Because we don't get the big improvements. Sure, I'll take that. More rerolls is more better, right? But the minute we see a twist, I need to grab it. Just go ham on this. I really am surprised we haven't seen another one with as many rerolls as we've done. This guy is getting 67 to 201 per reroll. We haven't even spent proper money on rerolls yet. Still nothing. Good lord. There's our twist. Get twisted, sister. 5,779,363. Can we get another twist? I would love another twist. But do I think luck is going to be on our side? Probably not, sadly. I don't know how high we have to get to $1 million. I mean, not to $1 million, to get to infinite. I think it is a really long-ass number. It's not just 1 million. But we escalate this extremely each time we twist him. So one more twist will put us... Last one brought us up to 5 million from 300 and something thousand, like 350k. Next one will put us probably in the realm of... what, 8 digits? Maybe 9? If we get enough levels up on him before then. But I am not seeing... I'm not even seeing a magic shop reroll is the thing that's like making me a little bit sad. Nice. Level 69 bombs. And that... we go to the next area. We go to the boss. Is this going to be enough? Is a 5 million damage boom going to be enough for the boss? Or are we going to make it even higher? We don't know yet. And yes, I am saying 5 million. That's closer to 6 million. But at this point, the amount of increase he's getting from anything is just not there. We're not going to see that increase anytime soon. We're not going to see that hit a 6. I would have laughed my ass off if there would have been a twist in this opener. And yes, I am just watching very closely because I have been known to just roll past. And with how laggy it is, definitely going to have to be careful whenever I grab it. Don't just go at it and go ham or anything. And we do get a lot of rolls. It's not like we're not getting a ton and a half of rolls because of how much money we are getting from the freaking mining guys down there. I just want to see how big we can make him. This guy has 1 million life. So we might not even survive this fight, but I am happy with it. I keep saying that and then we win. But this run will end. This run will end in disappointment. This run will end in, I don't know, a boom and a whimper. Because we can't escape a boom with our current squad. It always starts off with explosions. And this is a burrower, so it's going to burrow in and probably hit our meccas. So that even increases the chances of us dying, because these also have slams. They burrow in and they will slam. Do we go full tilt and go all the way down to 0? Yeah, I think we will. Just to increase our chances of getting that twist on this round. There's a sage, there's a magic gift. That's an enchantment, though. And unfortunately, unless we got it that one, we wouldn't have a chance to even play the twist because it would be too expensive. So is a 5 million boom going to be enough against this guy? It might not be. I didn't realize that guy had, like, no defense. It was. It was enough to kill him. Uh, 10% defense for everything. You want to know why? Because that was 35,000 defense on that guy. Which means we are probably going to be seeing him get an even bigger boost on his top end. I'm looking for 672,000 from that one pick. Holy crap, my dudes. I just want to see how far we go. It's not even a point of like, oh, this is going to make a good video. I don't care. I've only really gotten super far into one of these doing like a cheese run. Is this cheese? I don't know if I would consider this cheese. We did freaking Princess into this. Princess run is strong, but if this has 2 inverts, it has no inverts. Because if that had 2 inverts, we would have just been crying in the corner. But chances of us seeing another invert, probably pretty slim. I think we go... Yeah, we do one more roll. No invert. We continue on. Now, these booms, they will not... I am emphasizing this. They will not carry us through these normal fights. We need the mechas and the actual soul guys for these. We need them to stay caught up. We need to not be neglecting them quite as much as we are. But I am persistent, if nothing else. And our mechas do stay back, so that makes it a little bit easier for us to control it in that situation. And I might swap my... no, I'm not gonna. I was thinking maybe moving him to the front since he's already at max, so we can level this guy up further. But everybody's getting such big numbers, it's making me nervous. There's a glacial. And no, you can't choose which one to replace with the mechas. It is literally just the oldest one. Caretaker on you. And we just keep bumping this guy until we get a twist. Yes, I am determined to just get a twist. Doesn't matter what else we get. Doesn't matter if we win. I just want to see him hit 8 digits now. And anytime I see blue, I keep an eye out for those guys. Because they are still contributing to our levels. Copy's kind of fun with them. We're not going with it right now. And yes, I know I could get a ton more rolls if I didn't buy them. But it also increases just the sheer amount of oomph we get whenever we do twist them. There's a magic shop. There's our twist. Let's see, what is that? 125 million now. Do we get another twist? What a twist! We are M. Night Shyamalan. We might take Rebirth at this point as well. Because he is not really benefiting much from these plus other nonsense things. So if we see a Rebirth, I might take that on the back one. Because that basically gives us dual booms from that slot. Yes, they come back weaker. But weaker than this, I'm not that sad about. Oh no, he's only a slightly smaller nuclear bomb. Cool. Restore is not the one we're looking for. Looking for Phoenix. One more reroll. I have the reroll. Thank you, game. And oh no, he's getting 21 attack from each of these caretakers. Oh, whatever will we do? I really am actually surprised the mecha hasn't been keeping up a little bit better, but that's because we did switch him off of offensive into just giving him extra attack, essentially. Because you'll see a little bit of lightning come out from him pretty much with every shot. I don't know why it's flashing red, like we are in a crap zone. It usually does that whenever you're about to die. Is it because we lost our boom guys so quickly? I don't think so. Alchemist. Well, we're not spending any money down on the bottom this time. Unless we get a magic shop over here, we're not doing anything with the bottom. There you guys go. There's some bombshells. Shadow Step wouldn't be terrible either, but not really great for what we're doing. There's a twist. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 2 billion. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 50 billion. Do that. Do a magic shop. No twist. Oh, we have a twist literally right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a trillion. Magic gift. Tribal doesn't work for us. None of those. There's another twist. $20 trillion. This is the shop I was looking for, damn it. Yeah, we'll do another magic shop. Selfish, Catalyst, and Caretaker. Selfish would actually be hilarious right now because it would turn whatever I put that onto. If I put it next to these guys, it's going to go bonkers. But I don't think I necessarily want to do that. Because that's 5%. 5% of what, 40 trillion is still a very large number. In fact, I think you know what? I am going to do that. We are going to make ourselves selfish one of those guys. And I am going to spend this reroll and we'll be below 20 again. Twist. And we'll take our 2 rerolls here. That guy takes steal 5%, 500% of adjacent ally stats. That's gonna kill everything around him. But you know what? Alonzi. I gotta see this. He has turned himself into the Demon Lord. That number is freaking huge. The boom guys are going to be completely useless now. I may have ruined our run. I don't know how much defense this guy has. It's got to be a lot because he stole 500%. It has to be a massive amount. That's interesting. His defense did not go up this time. I think they underflowed. That's intriguing. But this guy didn't. I am going to swap you two. Actually, no, we're not going to swap you two. You're going to stay there. Because I want this guy to keep all his stats. Now I'm intrigued at what we can break. Because now we have the big laser guy. This will keep you growing. Yeah, he's not gaining any more defense, but we're getting massive offense. That selfish feels weird. Let's see. We might just one-shot this guy with the mecca there. Which means we can go super hard into endless, which means I should probably jump cut to see how far into endless we go. Because we have all of a sudden we've hit a point where there's not much we can do to not be completely broken. Because he is currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would be quads. No, that's so that's thousands, millions, billions, trillion. Yeah, we're in the quads. We're in the quadrillions. For anyone curious about what kind of numbers we're looking at here. And this guy right here is getting plenty of attack every single time. He just can't seem to recover any of his defense, which is strange. I mean, it's fine. It's just strange. It's one of those things I'm not sure how it's functioning under the hood anymore. Last fight, 101 million. That was all we needed to kill that guy. So what we might do to keep it from getting any laggier is we just let it run. And I will come back whenever we die.